The national flag and the African Union emblem flutter gently in a breeze as the continent marks Africa Day, formerly known as Africa Freedom Day. Led by President Hakainde Hichilema, Zambia joined the rest of the continent in posing to honor its fallen heroes and heroines who lost their lives fighting for freedom, unity and peace. With military precision and a deep sense of national pride, the Zambia Defense Forces stood in solemn formation at the Freedom Statue in Lusaka. Flanked by senior government officials, diplomats and service chiefs, President Hichilema led the dignitaries in the wreath-laying ceremony. In laying a wreath, the president remembers and pays homage to those that sacrificed their lives for the good of the country. Following the president, members of the Defense Force and diplomats also laid their wreaths to pay tribute to the fallen heroes and heroines. In a homily delivered at the Freedom Statue, Minister of Defense Chaplain General reflected on this year's theme, Years of Justice for Africans and the People of African Descent through Reparations.
Africans or people of African descent do not just need the word sorry, but ultimately amends with a cushion for the damage caused through payment or assistance towards the injustice caused on them. Having unlocked the theme, Mr. President, we read from Isaiah 58, verse 6 to 8.
Freedom fighter Bessie Chanda also shared her reflections.
Now we are fighting the second phase of economic freedom fighting. What we want is Africa unite, to work together as we used to work together when we were fighting for political participation. So we want to fight for economic dispensation now.
After the ceremony, President Hichilema interacted with diplomats, senior government officials, and members of the public who had gathered to witness the solemn occasion. Ruth Chainda, ZNBC News, Lusaka.
Africa Day, a time to reflect on Africa's past, celebrate progress, and renew hope for a better future. A day meant to honor the sacrifices of Africa's heroes and heroines like Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, Julius Nyerere, Kwame Nkrumah, and others whose unwavering resolve secured Africa's political independence and unity. In Zambia, President Hakainde Hichilema has reaffirmed the country's commitment to building a future where Africans and people of African descent live in dignity. The 2025 Africa Day has been celebrated under the theme Justice for Africans and People of African Descent through Reparations. President Hichilema has honored and awarded several persons during the Africa Day commemoration at State House. Among those honored with the Order of the Grand Companion of Freedom, 1st Division, are renowned civic leader Hezekiah Habanyama and Lawrence Katilungu, both awarded posthumously. The president has also awarded the Order of the Grand Companion of Freedom 2nd Division to Kasim Mutamira, while the Order of the Grand Companion of Freedom 3rd Division has been awarded to Joseph Katampi. The recipients of the Order of Distinguished Service 1st Division were Professor Benjamin Mwene, awarded posthumously for being the first Black Zambian to earn a PhD in mathematics and later head the School of Mathematics at the University of Zambia. Professor Mubanga Kashoki, a scholar of linguistics and Zambian languages, was awarded posthumously the Order of Distinguished Service 1st Division. Professor Munandulo, a distinguished academician who graduated as best law student from the University of Zambia in 1970, was also awarded the Order of Distinguished Service 1st Division. Professor of Chemistry Mwindache Siamwiza, Zambia's first female ambassador to Washington, Dr. Inonge Mbikusitalewanyika. Dennis Piri, who is Chief Malama VI of the Kunda people of Mambwe district in Eastern Province, were awarded the Order of Distinguished Service First Division. Also awarded in this category is Engineer Bernard Chiwala, who was co-chairperson of a joint technical commission of Botswana and Zambia, who designed the Kazungula Bridge project. In other awards, the President's insignia for meritorious achievement went to Hanif Adams, posthumously a trailblazer in Zambia's entertainment industry and football development, as well as Chengala Shakarongo, whose passion for music was instrumental in the formation of the Zambia Association of Musicians in 1979. The President's insignia of honor was posthumously awarded to Dora Mono Nyambe, who saved over 200 vulnerable children from abuse, early marriages, and teen pregnancies, among other achievements. Paul Mwanza, the four-time African strongest champion and the first African to win the Strongman World Championship and the Arnold Classics, was awarded the President's insignia of honor. And Sister Mercy Lucy, a farmer, received the President's insignia of mercy for improving food production and food security amidst last year's drought. Joy Nyambe, ZNBC News, Lusaka.